What is up, YouTube? It's the Killer Pig, and we're here with a very special video. Oh my gosh. I'll just give a little background on probably why I'm going to sound terrible. Well, I am exhausted for one. Last night I recorded till like 10, and I woke up so early that day, all this stuff. Pretty much, I just kind of became restless at about 2 o'clock this morning, and which is kind of early for me to wake up after frickin' being exhausted. And then, so I start frickin' browsing the web on my phone, and I see this leak by seribii, and oh my gosh, let me just say that. So, I don't know, fate, my mind telling me I need to wake up at 2, and now it's 2:40 after I had to make the layout and everything. But if I sound terrible, that's why. I just woke up, and I just saw this leak, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta make a video on it. Because Pokemon Z is confirmed. You can maybe somehow, I guess I can't say completely confirmed, but I'm gonna go ahead and say confirmed, because let's face it, it's pretty obvious that it's just about 100% sure that this isn't, because we know CoroCoro it's a magazine, and it's the real thing. And this looks pretty much like it's, because it even says, you see the little logo, it says, Pokemon X, Y, and Z, so I don't see what else they could be doing. So I'm gonna kind of look at the different aspects of this, and so yeah. First, I want to okay, so seribii said themselves. It says the first images from CoroCoro have leaked and have revealed some further details about Zygarde. And we see the big old Zygarde, we see little dog Zygarde, which looks really cool. That looks awesome. And we see regular Zygarde, and then the kind of little cell Zygarde. And then the even further, like, undeveloped cell thing. And it says Zygarde could take many forms. Normal Zygarde is at 50%, so the Zygarde we know and love. And it is called Zygarde 50% form. The dog-like form is when it is at 10%, so it's even weaker, I guess. Either that or it is called Zygarde 10% form. It has sharp teeth and speed, so I'm guessing that it's kind of a glass cannon. It can get killed pretty easily, and it's still probably, I'm gonna guess, be a ground dragon, maybe? It's at least ground, I'd say. It's either at least ground or at least dragon. It keeps one of those types, I'd say. So it says it has high attack pretty much and high speed is what it's pretty much saying. So that's kind of cool. Probably be glass cannon of sorts. The blob is the cell or Zygarde's core. So wait, so I guess the cell isn't really a Pokemon itself, maybe? So is it gonna have 3 evolutions? So is it gonna start out as the dog, go to Zygarde, or is it just literally different forms they can do with different places, slash hold items, slash that's all I could think of. That would be my guess, is that it's hold items or something, but because I don't think the cell will be a Pokemon. It doesn't say it, like the other one has 10, 50, and we'll get to 100%. This one doesn't. And then the flat form is called a Zygarde cell. Okay, so the blob thing with the eyes, I think, is the Zygarde core, and the flat one is Zygarde cell. Okay, cool. And then the new large form is called the Zygarde perfect form, or 100% form, and retains its dragon ground type. Okay, it is the order Pokemon, and is 4.5 meters tall. Okay, and 610 kilograms, and is said to Okay, that's weird. And it's said to exceed Xerneas and Yveltal in power. Lots of people predicted that. It has pretty poor stats, so I'm guessing its stats aren't gonna double because that would be absolutely insane. But I say they'd go up by at least 20 to 30%, which will be kind of cool. So we'll see how good, because we know it has moves called like it's like, oh, I don't remember the name of the moves, but there's like something arrow and some. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys probably know more about this than I do. But we saw there's 2 moves that it already got, so that's cool and all. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see how competitive it is. And then the new anime. Okay, so we see all that stuff, and then we look down at the bottom left, and we see that it says the new anime series called Pokemon X, Y, and Z. So it seems like the new season that they're gonna make is actually called X, Y, and Z now. It's not just like one episode. Okay, that's interesting. And is to come with Mega Evolution Act 4 starting on October 29th. Okay, so you know what my question is? My question is, why is Ash on? Isn't Ash usually not in the Mega Evolution specials? Are they saying that he's gonna be in the specials now? Is that what it's saying? That he's gonna now be in the specials? That might be what it is. Is that he's either now in the specials, which would make sense because he's on the, or maybe I'm insane and he's not in this, or he already is in the specials, but I didn't think he was. So, but if they do put him in, then that's interesting. Either way, the art looks really cool. You can see the Zygarde perfect form, Zygarde 10%. You can see the Mega Charizard X-Wielder. You can see Lysandre, and you see one very interesting thing, which is pretty much the last thing we have to talk about, which is, if I can open it up, it also, and this is Seribii saying again, it also reveals a new look for Greninja, labeling it Ash's Greninja. The magazine mentions that it looks sort of like Ash's clothing. So this is one of 2 things. And there's tons of things that make it true, or make each thing true, and each thing, or able to be true or able to be false at the same time. As you can see there, it is a Greninja, but it looks almost exactly the same, besides the fact that it has a kind of different look in its face, and then it has these little water spear things. I will be putting a link to I'll be putting a link in the description with Seribii, or this site. Yeah, so pretty much, if you don't know, with this leak, and if you guys want to have a closer look at it, then you can too, and tell me what I missed, if there is anything important I missed, and I might definitely have missed it. But pretty much anything that Seribii didn't directly talk about, then I feel I don't really have any news on it. So yeah, so Mega Evolution, I mean, for one, why would they make, does Greninja really need a Mega Evolution? It's already Uber. Greninja itself is already Uber. And I believe, would that be besides some legendaries, is that the first Pokemon that is Uber that would be getting a legendary? Which seems kind of insane. I mean, if he keeps Protean, then that's insane. He already has really good stats. He has Protean, he got some really good moves, he has good typing. I don't know why they would do that. But, on the flip side, it's kind of weird that he wouldn't be Mega Evolution. Oh wait, what am I trying to say? So, if he was just a form in the movies, then I'm wondering why he has a completely different look. and he has different spears as well. It says Ash's Greninja. So but it is the Mega Evolution Special. So a Mega Evolution Special could mean that he's getting a Mega Evolution and showing off there. So it's like you don't really know. I can't really tell what it actually is. Is it a Mega Evolution or is it just a form? Because it's not like I would say I would disregard it because it doesn't look that different, but Lucario really doesn't look that different when it Mega Evolves either. And its stats just go up a lot. So, I don't know. You guys bring up some topics in the comment section. I'll either make either discussion video or like a further thoughts video or something like that. Or if I get some comments telling me anything else. Or if anyone wants to, I don't know. You guys comment what you guys think about this. If there's anything I missed important, any ideas, any thoughts on anything, and I will respond to that. And I will see. I want to see what everyone's thinking. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's. I mean, I like how I keep saying. I mean, oh my god, I really like how the dog looks. I kind of like how the humanoid, it's a little too humanoid, but the big one is kind of cool. Greninja, I like its look, but it does not need a Mega if that's what it is. If it's just a form, that's cool. If it doesn't raise its stats or anything, that's cool, I like that. But it really does not need to have a Mega Evolution at all. It's already Uber. So anything, unless frickin' Smogon took it back down to OU. Last time I checked, it was Uber. So, yeah, I like how on the big one it has the red and blue split because like Xerneas in the Yveltal, he is like the balanced Pokemon. So yeah, I feel like I should keep on rambling on, but I don't know what else there is to. I don't know what else there is to ramble on about, and I should probably go back to bed because I'm tired. So hopefully I can upload this. People will start responding, or you guys will start commenting. Just tell me what you think. You could just be like, cool, and I'll be like, thanks. If you comment cool, I'll say thanks. If I even remember that I said this. But just say something, leave a like, because that makes me know that you are hyped for X and Z. I should have talked about one thing actually that came to my mind whenever I first heard this. I hope this is gonna kind of be more of a Black and White 2 feel, where they really change up the region because of certain circumstances. Like this makes it a lot more of a rocky plane because he's ground. So like he messes up, or he either messes up everything, or he puts more things into balance while Yveltal and Xerneas are trying to fight of sorts, or something around those lines. Because he's the balanced Pokemon, so he has to bring balance to those, kind of like Rayquaza brings kind of balance of sorts to Karrigan and Groudon, something like that. So something like Emerald, but I feel so pretty much where it really changes up the landscape. And it changes up the story quite a bit, because if not, then there's no reason to play X and Y. But I hope that it kind of is a progressive thing. It's not just like one at the very end. But I'm excited. We don't have a release date, obviously. It's just pretty much just announced. And yeah, I guess if you did enjoy this video, like I said, like to show that you are hyped for Pokemon Z coming out sometime in the near future. Comment if I missed anything. Discussion, like I said, anything like that. Anything. And subscribe for more, I guess, Pokemon. Or if we get any more leaks, that would be cool too. I could do that too. That would be kind of awesome if we get any cooler leaks. But this is the only one that's been worth doing recently. I mean, we saw things like the moves, but it's like I'm not gonna make a whole video just for like 2 moves being announced or something like that. But okay, I need to stop. And subscribe for more of this, and Pokemon, and maybe some leaks, or thoughts videos, or something like that. This is KillerPig, and I'm saying...